at all. Oh, stay this place. And that's not. It's been, yeah, so a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, but what I'm, I just stay with it. There's no point at just, apart from, actually, a point at TV, actually. Yeah, so, basically, I'm just trying to, figure out in my own head about, sort of mental health. I know everybody says, oh, mental health, oh, come on, get over it, blah, 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 do this, do that, do everything you want to do, kind of, irrelevant to all that. Yeah, I found out through life, obviously growing through it, that mental health and that, like, you know, it seems to just be a couple of words, you know, mental health, and I don't really understand it, you know, what is it, what is it, does it make you cuckoo, or does it make, you know, obviously judgments in life, you know, not the same as what a normal, if you want to say it in that way. Yeah, but like, I just want to reach out to people a little bit really, because I'm suffering for it, like, but I don't know how to go about really, because I don't want to talk to anybody really, apart from well, I like my own company, obviously. You can tell like someone. No, but yeah, basically I've fucked up big time. Yeah, it's just been one thing after another. And I ain't gonna go into it all, like a big story, and you know, like I don't know, Johnny Boomy, because everybody's got problems, and a hell of a lot of people have got more bigger problems than anybody else can comprehend, to be honest, like, because we haven't been through it. But the thing is, I just wanna, yeah, I don't know if I wanna start making videos or not. It depends how it goes. But do you know what I mean? I just wanna talk, and yeah, it's not good at all. No, but yeah, I'll just tell you, you know, if anybody's like, I don't know, if they're going through the same sort of thing, you know, just message me or something. I don't know, you know, because it's good to, you know, because I'm on this probation at the moment, and I went in today, and this guy that I'm with is absolutely amazing. And it's like, it does lift it off your chest, but there's not many places that will help. Yeah, so, like, you know, I mean, I found Samaritans a couple of years ago, like, because I thought I was down, and I thought I'll give it a try, and half an hour later, like, they cut the phone off because it was ringing too long, and then by that time, my head was right anyway. Yeah, but speaking about like obviously probation and that, it's a word good. They told me I'm gonna end like at the end of May, and I don't know. It sort of hit me like with a vengeance, like, because I thought, hang on, I'm just starting to sort this out. I'm starting to get, you know what I mean. I'm getting to places now, a little tiny bit further than I was. And it always seems to happen to me, like, you know, you talk to these workers or whatever, you get like your housing worker, you get your whatever worker, and then you tell them all the stuff, you give them all the information, all your problems, everything that's getting you down, everything you want to change, and then they turn and say, oh, she's sick, she won't be coming back, so then you got another worker, okay, but the same thing happened to me, I can't say names, but she was beautiful. She was lovely, you know. And I was skeptical about it when she turned around and said, "I'll move into her apartment, blah blah." Anyway, so I meet this nigga, and I think, I got to say all this again. And I'm going through the same, I'm talking about the same stuff that I want to get rid of, but I have to keep repeating it. But anyway, yeah, he's absolutely fantastic. Like, and I think he's he's here to stay until the end of May. But yeah, I'm as I say, like, I'm here. Because I've seen some guy today, man. He only just come out of prison. I think he's in 21 months or something, and basically he needed to go down the council, and no, they couldn't take him. He literally got out of the police station because they'd obviously dropped him off from another town, and they let him loose in Leamington. And yeah, if you I don't know if he's listening, right, but he'll know who I am. And yeah, I said, I'll buy a beer, let's go down the council, because I've got to go down there anyway. But I didn't have to go down there, I was just doing it as a favour. Well, not a favour, what am I talking about? No, hang on, no, rewind that. Not a favour, I mean, just as like, we've all been in them same boats. And all he needed to do was go down there for 20 minutes and then they could put him on the books. But all he wanted to do was go home, back to his town. Obviously, not home. Outside. And yeah, that was a fail. So yeah. So yeah, I'm just starting this video because you know what I mean. I'm not like pampering myself or anything like that. But I've lost a lot, and it was funny because I was saying to someone that I've lost what I have lost. Yeah, okay. It's done. It's what it is. It's life. But there's always one thing. It could be one person. It could be one thing. It could be whatever. That what's the word? Completely just. I don't know. Just be there, and the one that. It's like what's that saying? If we all lean on each other, then no one will ever fall. But yeah, there's always one that you'll lose, and then you start to fall. And yeah, and it's hard, but there is it's not just about the help that's out there at all. It's nothing to do with just that. It's yourself. It's got to be from inside. And I'm new to this. Do you know what I mean? I'm just talking like this, but I thought, it'd be nice just if anybody else is out there, that's going through exactly the same problem. I'll put some more videos out, like, and and it is nice if someone else is out there, like, and they're going through the same thing. It's not nice, but yeah, it's like someone else is out there doing it as well, and you're not on your own. You're never on your own. Never ever on your own. And like, yeah, so I was a little bit chuffed, like, trying to get this geezer in, but he got in a taxi and he went back to where he lived from before, like, I just walked around for a bit, waiting for my bus, my transport to get back to my town. And you have a lot of thinking time and that, but it's hard to get things into the into the process of you can't, nobody ever can help who they hurt in which way, whatever, in love, in family, in just just being what it is, and nobody can help that. But see, like as it is, when people leave us, it's not just them that suffer. It's us that suffer. And yeah, and I've been through some absolute crap in the last I don't know. I say 2 months, I suppose. Right. Um, but I've got my son, who's 16, and I tell you what, like he's the only thing that's keeping me going. Not that he needs to keep me going. It's just like, uh, my boy is my life. He really is. Because I've seen it all now. I lost my mom. She was the first one to go. Then my granddad, no sorry, then my auntie, then my granddad, then my dad, which was what I was saying about earlier. Just one rock and one person or one aspect or one thing that you can lose that can rip you into pieces more than anything else. It's not that you don't care about anybody else. It's nothing to do with that. It's not about that. It's not about stature. It's not about who's higher than who and who's. But obviously, it's just as I said, it's one of them. Like, and I miss my dad dearly. Like, he was just a fantastic bloke. Like he's just he's one of them really nice blokes to do anything for anybody, but certain people, like like the big wigs or whatever, they see him coming and they just and it ruined him basically. He had his own business, company, everything else, but he started to sell it. The printing industry, as I worked with him, sold all his equipment to someone, and basically they said they were going to pay him, and they didn't pay him, and it was like month after month after month. He wasn't getting the money, so basically the guy just run off with all his equipment. So he got another job, delivering vegetables early in the morning and that. Like, he used to take me now and again, like in the van. We used to put some music on, have a chill, relax and that. And he had an accident in the back of one of those vans that he was delivering, obviously, the vegetables in. And he sort of, I don't know, I can't remember what the exact accident was, but it was crazy. Like, he fell straight back onto the concrete off the back of a van, which was probably, I don't know, probably 2 foot high. So his hip started playing up, and obviously you go downhill from there, and then the cancer kicked in. But he was still as strong as an ox, and he just didn't let anything faze him, Yeah, he still had that proud punch smile on him, like that I always love, and I've got the same smile, just one that you'll never ever forget. And yeah, and as I say, he was the one. He was the rock. Well, not the rock, not necessarily the rock. I love my mum. I love my granddad. I love them all. And my brother. I don't know where my brother is at the minute. That's another story which I'll let you insight on that. But yeah, it's like, as I say, he's a glitch that really, like, I can't. I tried and to get, and I have. Excuse me. I've succeeded in getting on my life back together after losing close ones. But as I said, it's my dad. I can't seem to grasp. Yeah, I will eventually. I'm sure I will. But I'm thinking because my family are musicians to the max, like, and they're all good at their certain musicians, like, and they are brilliant. And my dad was a drummer and that, like, I started drumming at pots and pans, like, with my grandma, like 4 months or whatever. But so that's the only thing that's like obviously I've got a channel. Well, not, yeah, a channel on YouTube. Where I play my decks, my DJing and all that sort of stuff, and that's my musical bit in me, and that's something that's keeping me going, like, and helping me. That's the sort of word I'm looking for. Helping me sort of accept that my dad's still looking down. He's still around, and I want to do this. This music, and I just want to. I really want, like, not so many people, not even like 1,000 or 500 or whatever, but I just want a load of people in a club or whatever, at a party, and enjoy and see their faces with the music that I'm giving up, and that's something that my dad always enjoyed. I mean, he played the drums, but he always sung. He played the drums and sung Summer '69 with Brian, and that was his favourite tune, and he done it really good. Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna have to cut the video down. But oh my god, that's like a face. I know my place is a bit of a mess. See, this is what it is, you know. But I'm gonna try, and basically, I'm gonna like, because I gotta redecorate the flat. I mean, it's an absolute chip at the moment, right? Because I've had some major bits and pieces of problems. Wow, did you see that? That was quite cool. Was that an orb or something? Oh, that was quite cool. Yeah. I don't know flying about. That is as well, isn't it? That's crazy. No way. I can't see it in front of me. Look. Oh, is that you, Dad? Oh, no. Don't be in my video. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, yeah, I wanna keep doing videos like this, because, whoa, see that? That was quite cool. I really want to, oh, by the way, I'm in my one bedroom flat without electric, because, I'll put some on today, but I didn't put enough on. Yeah, so, yeah, but what I'm saying is, I will put more videos on, and anybody who wants to leave comments on anything like that, just give us a shout, and obviously, like, look, I'll hook up and I can talk or whatever, but please, like, don't go through these problems on your own, okay? Because it's a tough old world out there, kid. But do you know what I mean? We're still here, and you can't let anything, jeopardise that, you know. So yeah, I'm glad I've done that first video. I'm not too sure where to send it. Yeah, probably YouTube. But yeah, love you all. That's everyone. And please think about what I said as well. Like, but just yeah, but I sort of like I do. This thing is going crazy. I know it's dust or what. But I do want, like, people to, like, just give us your I don't know. I'll get back to you, like, not phone number. I mean, like, something like, I don't know how it quite works. Like, I'll get used to it. But I do really want to help now, like, because I think it's time that I wallowed out of my self-pityness. No, it's not self-pity. It's what we go through. We fucking go through it. We have to. Excuse my language. That's just life, you know. We get kicked in the teeth, but we get back up. But there's a lot of people that struggle to get back on their knees and then up, like, on their feet. So I'm not saying I'm a miracle worker, like, but I'm just want to be a friend to whoever just needs that bit of uplift, whatever, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It's not me helping you, like, as such, like, you could be helping me, because as you see, I'm stuck. Well, I'm not stuck, actually. I enjoy my own company. but I am redecorating, and I'll show you in a future video what I'm doing, like, and they'll be like, oh my days, look at all this dust, like, it's got to be dust, isn't it? There's no, excuse the vehicle. That's my fault. Yeah, that's quite cool. I did a Ouija board. No, I shouldn't say that. But I did do some of that in here. It's a while back now. Last year. And I just wanted to let someone in. If that makes sense. Stupid idea, really ridiculous. You know, because I know they're dangerous and you know, it's silly like to do and stuff. But yeah, I had my headset on, like, hopefully letting someone in, not even necessarily my old man or nothing, or my mum or whoever, but just someone nice. But apparently you can let people, I don't know. So yeah, I'll probably put that Optimus Prime in. Yeah, and yeah, it's just like, yeah, so what was I say? You don't have to like reach out to loads of people, you know, because I know sometimes you don't want to, because I know most of the time I don't want to. As I say, I enjoy what I do, and I really don't want to. And sometimes it can be like you know, you probably think you're putting a burden on other people, but it's not a burden, my friend. It's not a burden. All it takes is a couple of minutes of someone's time, and it can put a smile on your face. It makes you feel like you matter again, you know. So anyway, peace out. This thing, I don't know how's going on. I don't know what it is. I can't see it like literally under the. Oh yeah, probably. I don't know. Like anyway. So yeah, my name's Marcus, and it's lovely to get my story out, which is cool. Yeah, but I hope like I do get messages, or if people want to chat and just, you know, just let it out for a bit, you know, or yeah, so that's it, because I you know, you start to care about life after a while, and that's when you start caring about other people. But some people, there's a lot, well, obviously there's a lot of people that don't, they just ruin it, and they do what they do. They can't help it. You know what I mean? You know, in the same predicament as we all are. But I don't know. I was quite fortunate just to have this one more chance. So yeah, okay. I'm glad I've done that, because I have no idea what these ones are. They're quite cool. Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's like drawing as well. You know, just drawing anything. I mean, yeah, that's a bit along the lines of, oh my days. But it's like, yeah, and this geezer here, he's an angel. No, this is Krishna, what do you call it? But he's a good angel, but he's got a big cigar and a big bottle of wine, or whiskey, or whatever. But that doesn't make him a bad person because he's having the cigarette and the whiskey. Because he's an angel, he's supposed to be like, perfect for him. But he's got a smile on his face, and that's the main important thing. Keep that smile, because as soon as that smile starts to go, that's when things start deteriorating only a little bit, but then it'll creep up, and you get down, and it's just not a nice place to be. So thank you for listening, and yeah, put a like or something, and yeah, if you give me your details or emails or whatever, then we can hook up, have a chat together or whatever. I don't mind, I really don't mind. It'd be nice. Okay, so I'll catch you later. Oh, and if anybody wants a DJ, I'll do it for free. Right, for the first time or whatever. Yeah.